Hello everyone, it's Melinda with Stamping Up with Melinda May. So today I am going to do another card with the Tasty Trucks, this stamp set. Once again, it's a celebration stamp set, so you have to spend $50 of merchandise with Stampin' Up to get this stamp set for free. Along with the Tasty Trucks tonight, I'm also going to use the Bookcase Builder stamp set. I am going to use the little duck out of that stamp set. So let's get started. I have here, let me move all that out of the way. We're going to do a little embossing tonight too. I am going to use the So Sovereign cardstock for my base card, which I will go ahead and fold. And my bone, I'm looking for it. I believe it's downstairs because the make and take is for tomorrow. I am going to use the gray for the background, and I am going to emboss this with the arrows embossing from the Big Shots. Here's the embossing folder. Sizzix with the Stampin' Up, and it has the arrows. This was, I don't know if it still is, but it was recently on the clearance sale. So this is an excellent price right now. And before I emboss, I am going to stamp my little truck and saying onto this card, because tonight I'm going to use the Memento that Stampin' Up sells. This takes a little bit longer to dry. So let's ink up. I'm going to take this congratulations off. Ink up my truck. And remember, when doing this truck, the lines under the window sometimes needs a little extra tap, 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 tap to get those lines inked up. Okay, I think that looks good. As I got it on my finger. Put this in the middle so you can see it. I'm looking up to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Stamp it down and up. And there we go, yay! And I did the one thing, which I need to get out that paper. Stamped right on my surface. There's our cute little truck, all stamped up. Gonna wipe this off real quick. And then I'm gonna do the congratulations in black as well, so I want that, I'm going to put this back, I want that to dry as well before I start watercoloring. And I say watercoloring, when I use the watercolor pencils to watercolor on. Get this straight. Okay, let's ink this up. And this says, congratulations, which I am going to put right on to the stripe on the truck, which I just moved. See, here's our truck with the congratulations on it. I'm going to take the congratulations off. And I'm going to get, oh, it's already out, my little ducky from the bookcase builder, and put that on. I am not going to do my ducky in black, so I'm going to put the black away. I am going to do the duck in green. I'm going to use the ombre of the Emerald Envy. It's going to be a unisex congratulations card, like when somebody just finds out that they had a baby. We're going with the yellow here, gray is a neutral, and then I'm going to do a green duck. See, try to get the ombre color in here. The duck is little, so make sure the duck is inked up. I'm going to put the duck right in the middle of the truck. It's window. We have a little special delivery truck for a baby dropping off little duckies. Okay, I'm going to put this back real quick. And we're done with the stamping. And I'm going to set that to the side while we emboss. I'm going to emboss with my Texture Boutique by Sizzix. Stampin' Up sold a select few of these back a while ago. They do not sell this one anymore, but they do have the Big Shot, what lets you do not only the embossing, but it lets you cut with the framelits as well. So I need my folders. Okay, I'm going to take the Stampin' Up folder. This is the top, the front. I'm going to put my gray piece of paper right in there. I'm going to probably have to cut this down a little bit for my card, but I like to emboss it and then cut it, because then if I need to cut any of the edges off, it's easier. I'm trying to get that centered in there in case I'm not going to cut. Okay, so a folder, and because there's only one piece of paper in there, it's going to go the plate, the folder, one shim, and the other plate. Let's run her through. Here we go. Can you see that? Is it coming out the other side? Yes, it is. Alright. Put that aside. Take out this. And here we go. We have a nice embossed piece of paper with the arrows on it. Put that aside. Let's see if this is the right size. Which it is. I'm not going to change that. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere it with my tape runner. Put it right in the middle of the card. There's some tape left over, so I'm going to change. Press it down. Okay, put that aside. bring our truck back. It should be dry by now. So let's get started. I am going to do a unisex car. When I mean unisex, like I've done like a congratulations when you're not sure what you're having yet. So that's why I did the yellow, the green, the gray. And then I'm going to make the truck the coral and the blue, the Bahama Bay. And Calypso Coral are going to be my two major colors. I'm going to bring in yellow for the lights and some accents. I'm going to bring green for the grass and gray for the tires. Alright, so let's get started. Just basically alternate the colors so it's a pink and blue truck. I'm gonna make the top part here the pink, so the awning I will make blue, the stripe I will make blue, the lower part of the truck pink, and since I'm going to use my blender, I am just doing a soft, not a complete full color in. Since I'm going to use my blender pen, that will fix any lines I have. I just really love these pencils with the blender pen, as you've noticed. Okay. Do the blue. Nice and soft as well because I made the pink soft. And that coral is really soft. So I don't want the blue to overpower. The pink. I'm going to do the lights right here. Lights, lights. The gray, which will match the gray that we put on the background with the arrows. Make these blue. Bumper. Okay. The outlines of the windows I'm going to also make blue. And the awning blue. Nice soft blue. A very pink and blue. Congratulations on the baby, but not knowing the sex of the baby yet. And so for the grass, this is the olive, this is the green. Okay. Now we get out our fancy blender pen that I love so much, and a spare piece of paper. Let's start with the pink. I just wiped off my blender pen real quick because when I was doing around this area, I did mix it with the blue, which is completely fine to mix the colors and it gives it a completely different color. But I wanted to keep the pink. I didn't want it to be a muddy, dirty pink. So that's why I wiped it off real fast so I didn't mix that color when doing the rest of the coloring. Or blending, because I'm not really coloring right now, I'm blending. I'm blending all the blues. Around the little light. This blue, this blue, this blue, this blue, and then we have the window blues. I know, I do a lot of coloring on my project so far. I have just fallen in love with these watercolor pencils. So much so, I have gotten more than one set. I just think they are fantastic. I like the color to begin with. Coloring's fun, relaxing for me. And then with these blender pens, they just, I think it just makes the whole project. I have used them a lot on most of my cards. Okay, pencils done. Now we're gonna put our little truck onto our card. As you know, I don't always center things. You can. You're more than welcome to center it. I am not going to center it. I'm going to put it more towards the front of the card. I'm going to use the dimensionals because, you know, I love the dimensionals. Love them. And I over dimensioned, so let's see how many I'm going to use on a big round circle like this. The circle is 3.5 inches. In diameter in order to fit this big size, cute little tasty truck. Okay, I'm going to take the backings off. And then I'm going to use enamel. I was going to call them enamel dots, but I'm actually not going to use the dots. I'm going to use the stars. And I'll show you in a minute. That's not straight. My truck is not straight on the card. And then I'm going to use the purple enamel, stars, and a heart. So I'm going to use 2 stars and a heart. And the reason I'm using purple is because, once again, I want to go with the unisex color. And I know a lot of people think, oh, well, purple is more of a girl color, but purple, as you all know, is a mixture of blue and pink, and so I think that is just super cute to have. Can't get the heart off. The blue and pink as purple, and there we go. We have a cute, this is going to be the outside of the card. This is the cute card saying congratulations on having a baby. And now it's time to do the inside of the card real quick. I'm just taking the vanilla again at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And I am going to use that washi tape from the Urban because I like it. I think it is the great gray color that comes through. I'm going to put it towards the bottom so you can, of course, have your message at the top, cutting off the excess so it lines up. I'm going to hear this down, and then I'm going to do the same little green duck that is in the little truck. We will put on the bottom of the inside of the card. I'm going to put that down. And I know I put the duck away, didn't I? Knowing full well that I was going to use this duck again. I put it away. Got my green. Ink up my little duck again. Duck, duck, duck. It's not green enough for me. That is green enough for me. I like it. And I'm just going to put it right in the corner. You can put it wherever you want. There's my little green duck. Put the lid off on my ink. And there you have a nice little congratulations baby card to send out to someone. Alright, as I drop it, there's another card using the Tasty Truck. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching.